Welcome to Profanity Yoga. This is a yoga class where I say whatever the fuck I want to motivate you. This is not a sunshine, rainbows, and unicorn farts class. I do have classes like that, so stay tuned for a regular Power Vinyasa Flow class and enjoy this one. Alright, we're going to start in a tabletop position. So, knees under hip bones, hands under shoulder blades. We'll move right into some cat-cows. For a cow pose, bring your chin and tailbone up towards the ceiling on an inhale. On an exhale, look towards your navel for a cat pose. Start to make circles in the spine, with your neck spine, with your thoracic spine and lumbar spine. Just start to lubricate the vertebrae and create some heat in the back. After you've experimented with leaning your weight a little bit left, right, forward, and back, you might even flip your palms, fingertips face your knees to add in a wrist stretch. Now, when you work with this wrist stretch, you're really trying to find the edge of the range of motion here, kind of like you're making joystick motions with your wrists. Move in fine circles slowly until you feel the sensation spread across every single part of your wrist. And then flip everything back to normal once more, shake it all off with another round of the spine, and then from here, move right back into your plank pose. So step your feet back, shift your weight forward onto your tippy toes, and make sure that your shoulders come over your wrists. I like to add a little bit of a rounding to my back. It reminds me to keep my core engaged and tuck my butt underneath. When you come to this upper push-up plank, it's my favorite fucking pose because it teaches you how to not be a fucking wuss. In order to withstand the fire of an upper push-up plank, you have to know and believe that the plank cannot hurt you. No matter what, a plank will never leave scars on your body, make you bleed, or incapacitate you in any way. The only thing it'll do is piss you off. It'll make you so fucking uncomfortable, but that's all bluff, and you're going to call the bluff for as long as you can. And then untuck your toes, lift your hips up high, heels down low, downward dog, pedal out the feet. Make sure your feet are hips width distance, hands are about shoulders width distance, and then ripple your spine forward into an upper push-up plank. Push the mat away, exhale, lower push-up, inhale, upward facing dog, and then untuck your toes, hips up high, heels down low, downward dog. That's called a flow. We'll do that a few more times. So inhale, upper push-up plank, exhale, lower down, inhale, upward facing dog, exhale, downward dog. Let's do it one more time. Inhale, ripple forward, exhale, lower down, inhale, upward facing dog, exhale, downward dog. From your downward dog, bend your knees and take little baby steps up to the top of your mat and hang in a forward fold. Inhale, take a half lift. So hands rest on your shins or thighs. Don't press into your knees. Make a straight line from the back of your head to your tailbone. Back is flat. The floor is lava, and there is a small puppy on your back. If you curve your back or tilt a little bit to the left or right, the puppy will die, and it's all your fault. On an exhale, let it go, forward fold. And then inhale, sit your seat low, reach your arms up, chair pose. You want to sit more back than you're sitting down. If you can keep your biceps by your ears, then perfect. Keep your arms straight. If you can't keep them straight by your ears, you can keep them in front of you just a little bit. One more, inhale here. On an exhale, let it go, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Remember, the floor is lava. Exhale, let it go, forward fold. Plant your palms, step your feet back into a plank, and take a flow. From your downward facing dog, inhale, ripple forward, bend your elbows, inhale, upward facing dog, and then exhale, downward dog. One more, inhale, ripple forward, exhale, bend your elbows, inhale, upward facing dog, exhale, downward dog. Inhale, come back into that plank, and then this time bring your right hand to the center of your mat. Walk your feet to about as wide as a mat's width, and put your left hand on your lower back. Now, if your left hip reached up towards the ceiling, drop that motherfucker down towards your right hip and stay there. Shift your weight forward. Nice. And then switch it out. Opposite hand comes to the center, opposite hand on your lower back. We're in a one-arm military plank, and you're fucking loving it. Stay there. You can do this for 5, 4, 3, 2, just kidding. Come back into your regular plank. Shift your weight forward and take a flow. As soon as you come back to a downward dog, you can go right back into child's pose. Clearly, I went there super quickly. In a child's pose, 3 or 4 solid breaths. Really nice job. And that's my little mini flow for back flexibility and core strength. Let me know if you liked it, if you found it fun or not.